Hey, all happy Monday. It's official. The bird has landed.
And finally.
Wild Turkey's 16 year has finally made it to Indiana, to Harry's location at B Liquors. And I think he hand delivered this to you. Probably because I was so annoying and texted him a million times about it.
Probably, but also Michelle and I were out with some friends last night drinking till too early in the morning. And he stopped by and dropped this off. Hand delivered by Harry from B Liquor. Check B Liquor out if you haven't already. It's in Hobart.
Very nice of you, Harry.
Great guy.
Yeah, for sure.
This has been long awaited. I know this has been like Would you say this is like the most anticipated thing for you this year? For me personally, when it comes to limited and or allocated releases, it's number one for me. Okay.
And I think you'd all would understand that. There's a few things, and we'll get into it. There's a few things, and I'll always be honest. I have not tasted any of this. I poured Trent and I a glass behind the bar here, but I know nothing about it going into it.
That makes two of us.
We will always, I know Trent will do the same. We will always be honest with our reviews. And I remember that one time that Master's Keep came out, that rum finish.
Ooh, yeah, man, that was rough.
Just didn't hit me very well. I was completely honest about that one. So we will here, as always, do the same. Before we get started, let me just say very quickly, I'm just a couple days out of surgery. I'm kind of moving around a little slow. I'm actually do better standing than I do sitting because the lower back feels like Mike Tyson just had his way with me back there a little bit. That's kind of how it feels right at the moment. But I could tell the pain in my right leg that was kind of going down on my right leg, that's not there anymore. So it's going to take a little while to get over the whole surgery thing, and I'm going to be doing great. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for your love and your prayers. I've heard from so many of you, whether that be via messaging or Patreon or even in the comments of our videos. You guys are just the most amazing group of people that I've ever been associated with, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And that's the last I'm going to say about that. So I just wanted to throw that out there so that you know my gratitude. So through the week, as we continue over the shows, we're going to get that behind us. We're not going to be talking about that no more. So let's get back to what we got going on here with this wild turkey trend. And I got a little bit something here.
Oh boy.
I can read for you real quick. It's just the press stuff that you can find on your phone. Launched as the inaugural release in the Austin Nichols Archives collection by Associate Master Blender Bruce Russell. This 120 proof non-chill filtered whiskey pays homage to the legendary cheesy gold foil bottlings of the 80s and 90s. So, in reading in that, I can dare say there might be more coming. It's kind of open-ended that there might be more coming, and I'm all happy for that. I'm good with that.
I can only imagine David Jennings is going to be watching this video. David, if you know any info that we didn't cover in here or we maybe got incorrect, please feel free to correct us down in the comments. What's cool though, this is a 16-year, 120 proof. Mm-hmm. In here, in this packaging here, is the old label for the original cheesy gold foil.
I didn't even look at that.
This guy. Yeah. So this is what this is based off of. From my understanding, the original cheesy gold foils were produced from 1988 to 1992, and these were 101 proof 12-year. This is a 16-year at 120 proof. So we're bumping it up quite a bit, but it's cool that they put the old label. It is really
absolutely gorgeous packaging. You know me, Trenton. We've got so much stuff down here in the basement bourbon bar. I normally don't save any forms of packaging and sleeves, things of that nature.
I know it.
That one's going to be
you did
sticking around.
You did save the packaging from the Kentucky Owl.
I did.
Yeah.
That's has some special meaning here, though.
It does.
The Jack Daniel's 14.
Yeah, that was really
That was fantastic as well. The media thing they sent us was gorgeous. All right, guys, this is 120 proof of Trenton mentioned, non-chill filtered. This was all aged in Camp Nelson's 5-6, most all of it in 5, 6, and 7 floors. $400.
$479.
$400 is your MSRP mark, just so you all know. I don't know what Harry will charge us.
$479.99.
Yeah, that $400 is your MSRP. Now, I would have to assume there's not too many that are going to pay MSRP.
Yeah,
I'm sure there will be some, and God bless you. Good on you. So now, there lies the tall tale story That's one thing about Wild Turkey, and they've been killing it almost on, or if not the same level as Jack Daniel's, Trenton.
Yeah.
And
not quite with the price point, but
there
the quality.
There you have it. And that's what I was going to get to. The pricing is obviously not in tune with what Jack Daniel's is offering. However, that is what it is. And that's a customer decision. As you all know, I am a fan of both sides. I'm a fan of those that say, $400 you can pound sand. There's not a whiskey in the world worth that, and I've read that many times. And there's those that are going to line up 3 city blocks long to try to buy one at $4.79.
Yep.
Or something like that. So let's just see what we got here and see what our thoughts are. Trent, I'm going to have to get a little water too because mouth gets a little dry here at the moment.
So it's just like permeating flavors in the atmosphere, in the air. Like I mean, I already did smell it, but as it's just been sitting here, it's just
wafting.
It's like a noxious gas, but it's like really nice.
If you think what heaven would smell like, that would be it. I'm being facetious, but the first thing that pops out at me here is that sweet, sweet oak. It rides that little bit of an oak funk that the Wild Turkey always has for me personally. But the oak in here is just as sweet as it can be.
Divine in this.
That's what pops out to me first. It's rich in aromas. The cherry cola here is dynamite, which I tend to get now and then, or for the most part, on aged Wild Turkey products.
So, and I'm not, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest turkey fan. I wouldn't say I dislike it or anything. It's just not really in my wheelhouse of things that I pour too often. This is the most Wild Turkey smelling thing I've ever smelled in my life.
And that's why it's just so glorious for me. Now, I know you say that, and I say that as well for Jim Beam. But when they come out with some fantastic releases that just hit, I like what I'm tasting with Jim Beam, and you also do too. Some blinds have proved that you chose Wild Turkey now and then. We don't have to talk about that. We don't have to expound on that. But you have to.
You know how you say wild...
but it's good. It's good.
It's true.
That's all.
You know how when you say rare breed is like an old friend?
Mm-hmm.
This is like an older friend.
Without a doubt. In my age, it's like an old friend my age. An older friend.
It's like if your older friend is like in his 80s or 90s in the best possible way.
In the best way possible. Yeah. It's just wonderful.
Are you serious? Hold on a minute.
Wow. Just silence for a while because I'm just in the moment. Sorry if you hear some footsteps upstairs. I always say that for Kyle's purposes, but I think Raquel's stopping by, and Kayla's going to be stopping by for too long. This is Father's Day. We're recording this on Sunday, so happy Father's Day. I hope you had a great day for all the fathers out there. That was phenomenal, bro. It screams age. It's that oak. It might be one of the best tasting bourbon oak profiles I've ever had.
I think for me, I would say that it probably is the most perfect oak note that I think I've ever gotten in any product. It's not overly oaked. It's just like the perfect amount of oak. It's an aged, beautiful. It's sweet.
Very sweet.
Oh, man.
Cherry cola is there. There's a light caramel there. It even delves into a little bit darker stuff. Maybe even a toffee of some sort floating around there to kind of enhance the sweetness. That oak is divine. It's like just divine. The finish is ultra lingering on the palate. I know a lot of people, the first thing they say, well, how's that compare to Russell's 15? Russell's 15 was fabulous.
That's a good question.
I feel this one reeks more of age than I got from the 15.
Yes.
It's more into that saturated sweet oak than the 15. If I remember correctly, there was a decent amount of fruity notes coming through on the 15 that you really don't get here, that I get at least. There's a possible, and I want to put it out there, there's a very possible dense fruitcake note way in the background for me in there, but it's not a vibrant fruit note.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a vibrant cherry note.
Yeah.
That dark, lingering cherry cola in reference and that sweet oak, but that cherry isn't front and form. It's not out front and powerful like some can be.
This isn't the most complex from a tasting note perspective that you're going to get. This is just really, really, really good, quintessential wild turkey stuff. I get that the oak in this is beautiful, a little caramel. I get like that toffee, like a nougat type of a thing. Like it's kind of a difficult in between. There's this like cherry cola type of a note. I can see what you mean with that fruitcake type of thing at the end. But like for me, that's it. And I'm not trying to search for anything else. I think what this does, it does incredibly well. And
that third sip I just had, the sweet and sour that I refer to now and then with wild turkey, was also popped its head up and was glorious. It's one that you'd have to sit with. It's extremely engaging. It's an amazing aged bourbon.
Yeah.
I've had some amazing ultra aged Scotch whiskeys, things like that. But for a bourbon, this was just outstanding.
Man, that was it what you were hoping it would be? Indeed. Yeah.
And I'm trying to draw parallels. I mentioned the 15-year, the Beacon. The Beacon to me was like, I've said it before, it was kind of like Rare Breed on steroids.
Yeah. God, this is so good.
They're all just a little different.
Yeah.
Which is what's awesome.
That's what I like about it.
They're all just a little bit different. We'll have to break it out again in a month maybe and try to break it down a little bit better. On first sips, it's so hard when you have something this good to give it a proper review. But man, extremely impressed. I was impressed with the packaging, the homage to the gold foil, all the right steps, in my opinion, taken on this first release. So Bruce Russell himself was primarily responsible for a lot of the responsibilities here with this release.
My brother, crushed it.
It's amazing from start to finish, and I'm very thankful. I'm going to say this with as much humility that I can possibly say it, is that I'm very thankful to have this bottle here. And I know it's very expensive, and I know we are blessed to be able to get certain releases such as this one. And I'm very hopeful for those of you who are out there that really want to try this at some point, you'll at least be able to try it. And those of you that want to obtain a bottle will be able to find one and be able to get one at a decent price. And for those of you that say absolutely not, I'll never pay that, I'm on your side as well. Can
I put you on the spot?
Absolutely,
real quick here?
Yeah.
So because you're probably one of the biggest wild turkey fans that I know of, for the folks that maybe find this at a bar and it's like an ounce and a half, what do you think would be a reasonable price? And I know that's a lot of debate, whatever they want to spend, whatever. But maybe for the average Joe that walks into a bar with a pretty decent collection and wants to try this, what do you think would be worth it?
I think if you're just the average Joe that just kind of like sips bourbon once in a while and you're not really that deep into it, pass on it. Because you're not going to be able to appreciate some of the richness that's in this sip. For those of you that love bourbon and are just way into it and it's something that you can really relate to, I would say go for it.
Yeah.
I really would. I don't, if it's $60 or whatever it is, $80, if you have the opportunity, you can't get the bottle, you can't get it, you can't find it, it's not in your area, nor do you want to spend that kind of money. I would certainly suggest trying it for sure.
This is incredible.
Yeah. What a moment. What a first video out of surgery.
Oh, yeah.
I can't complain.
What a good one. And it's Father's Day. Look at that.
Look at that. The bird has landed, man. I can't complain about that. And honestly, I feel the best standing up. So this is kind of good. It's been an incredible experience, man. It's well worth the wait. Harry, it's well worth 1 million texts that I gave you. So I appreciate you taking
maybe for you, maybe not for him, but it's fine. Right. It's fine.
All right, guys. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me and Brixton in the background in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.